Hi guys, my name is iPhong and welcome to iTalk. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Last week I went to the cinema, I bought the movie ticket online, and I watched Markiplier's Iron Lung the movies. And I let my internet friends on Discord know about it, and they said, please review his film. I'm not gonna lie, I was hesitant to make these types of videos because everyone's gonna have a different taste of movie, everyone's having different opinions. My opinions may differ than others, and I really don't want anyone to be toxic on the internet. For example, like there's the Netflix original anime movies. There were two anime studios were in charge of it, which is Studio Colorido and Studio Chromato, and that anime movie is Cho Kaguya Hime, also known as the Cosmic Princess Kaguya. And I seen people on the internet praise the heck out that movie, so I feel like I'm gonna check that movie out. And I watch that anime movies in one sitting. It's a 2.5 hours anime movies by the way, and I watch it in 1x speed, not 2x speed, 1x speed. Okay, and Cho Kaguya Hime is good anime movies. The vocabulary mix are awesome. The martial art combat choreography animation was epic, and Nakayama Naoya was in the credit. They did awesome jobs. The storyline is very good and is enough to cover most of the stuff in 2.5 hours anime movies. However, this is where the internet's gonna get upset with me, alright? Because it's Netflix is original animes movies in the beginning of the years of 2026, and in the future we're going to have even better anime movies like The Danger of My Heart, the movie. And I feel like it's worth to buy ticket to go to cinema more than the Netflix original anime movies, Cho Kaguya Hime, also known as the Cosmic Princess Kaguya. And I heard that Netflix original anime movies going to cinema in Japan, which is awesome. I hope outside Japan will maybe do the same, even though there's a streaming device. It's Netflix after all. And I'm gonna be honest, I watch the Cosmic Princess Kaguya in the pirated website because for those who forget the Dan incident and for those who forget, yeah, the fragrant flowers blooms with dignity release outside of Japan later than inside of Japan. And honestly, I tried to use Netflix before. Yeah, Netflix TV by the way. I attend to watch Komi Can't Communicate, which is having a Studio Ohms was in charge. And also I used to watch Bunny Girl Senpai, which had Studio Global Works was in charge of on Netflix, and they had a short amount of time to avoid skipping the opening themes and the ending themes. I don't know if there's a setting that prevent to do that in Netflix, but I usually watch the opening themes and the ending themes while watching animes, and I feel like not skipping them because sometimes anime songs are very good. It's awesome. I want to hear them again. So that's why I don't want to use Netflix, and instead I watch animes in the pirated website. I'm not gonna name them though because I know the internet is gonna be mad at me if I name the pirated website in public on the videos. So yeah, but don't worry, I bought a movie ticket, I went to the cinema, I watched Project Sekai movies, and I watched Demon Slayer movies, the Infinity Castle arc, and I also bought a movie ticket and went to the cinema and watched Chainsaw Man movies, and I also do the same thing, bought movie ticket and go to the cinema, watch the Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid, and I also went to the cinema, bought a movie ticket online to watch Markiplier's Iron Lung, the movies. And let me tell you, the movies is awesome. The only thing I can spoil to you guys and girls that there is no forbidden flags. There is no forbidden maps. And I can say that for those who lives in Asia, don't worry about it. You guys and girls gonna have a really good time watching Markiplier's Iron Lung the movies. And I think Markiplier had mentioned it before. It's going to be one of the bloodiest horror movies. So before going to the cinema, if you have weak heart condition, if you have non-living thoughts, if you have depression, please be prepare your mental before watching horror movies, alright? And I'm not gonna lie, for those who don't know who Markiplier is, and for those who don't know what Iron Lung is, I'm gonna talk about it today. So Markiplier is an awesome social media influencer, especially on YouTube, and he's very well known for horror games such as Five Nights at Freddy's and Emily Wants to Play and Soma and Alien Isolation and pretty much a lot of RPG Maker games such as Misao and Mad Father and The Witch House. A lot of it. I cannot name all of them. And for those who don't know what is Iron Lung, before the movie is done and the trailer and everything, Iron Lung is the horror game made by David. I don't know how to pronounce the last name, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's a really good horror game. I am not gonna spoil what the game is about. I'm not gonna spoil what the movie is about because yeah, that feels disrespectful for Markipliers. I'm not going to do that. I haven't played Iron Lung the game, but I had a lot of fun watching Iron Lung the movie at the cinema. So Markiplier, if you see this video, thank you so much. And I also happy that Iron Lung the movies will maybe gonna make it to the cinema in a lot of country outside of USA. For example, the place I was born in Vietnam, for example, and a lot of other countries in Southeast Asia and Europe as well, maybe in Australia. But a big but here. There's very few people mention about it. I mean, to be honest, there's nothing wrong with the movie. The movie is awesome. The acting is mind-blowing. Markiplier's is awesome at acting, making films, directing everything. I remember before Iron Lung the movie, he also made the promotional videos for the mobile games, Fins Forever, for example. But yeah, Markiplier is an awesome artist. And yeah, Hollywood, you should be scared, alright? And at the same time, Vietnamese film directors, you should be scared. And speaking of which, I don't know how cinema is in other countries in Southeast Asia has been doing. I think Singapore and Philippines, you should be fine. And I really don't know about cinema in Malaysia and cinema in Indonesia, but I'm gonna tell the experience on cinemas in Vietnam because it's the place where I was born and I seen a lot of people talking about it, and this is where everyone afraid of. And yeah, Markiplier mentioned that it's one of the bloodiest horror movies, and I really praying there won't be censorship in the cinemas in Vietnam. When horror movies or any Hollywood movies they made it to the cinemas in Vietnam, sometimes there's gonna be censorship. There's gonna be like change scene, and it's not that bad when China turns all the red liquid to white liquid, by the way. It's not that bad to that point. But yeah, I really hope that won't happen to Markiplier Iron Lung the movies, by the way. But yeah, I really hope there won't be censorship. I watch Markiplier's Iron Lung the movies in the cinema in USA, and there's nothing to hide. It's an awesome movie. It's everything. There's no censorship over there. Not just Markiplier acting was top notch, but also other cast as well. Yes, Jacksepticeye was there too. And the very popular Troy Bakers. I'm telling you, for those who don't know what Troy Baker is, he's very well known for The Last of Us and I think Spider-Man. And yeah, Spider-Man, but the antagonist. But anyway, and for those who don't know who Jacksepticeye is, well, in the credits it was Sean. Again, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but yeah, Jacksepticeye also an awesome YouTuber, an awesome social media influencer as well, and he also a very awesome voice actor too. And yeah, that's the best I can say for now. About the movie, there's no forbidden flag, there is no forbidden map, so everyone around the world is gonna have fun times watching Markiplier's Iron Lung the movie. The cast doing awesome job, the editing and movie editing and doing an awesome job as well. Music and sound design was amazing. Highly recommend, and I really hope that there won't be any censorship when the movies make it to the cinema outside of USA. And yeah, especially like there's gonna be some countries that are sensitive with the F word, alright? I swear to God, please keep the movie as it is. No need to change that. Because it's gonna be weird when we see awesome Markipliers acting. Pure, all the passion, the best in the movies, and then the movie make outside of USA, and then there's censorship. Everyone's gonna be sad. I'm not gonna lie, because they buy movie tickets online and directly on the cinemas. They pay money for this. Everyone wants to see the uncensored, the movie as it is. Nobody wants to see the changes, the modification. And yeah, everyone's pretty chill with the F words because yeah, it's art. Alright, it's art. And I don't want the modification and the change to be there. I don't want them to be appear to ruin the original art. So yeah, this is an issue that very few people is talking about, and I really hope Markiplier, if you're seeing this, everyone is praying right now. If the movie made it to the cinema in Vietnam, please make sure there is the movie as it is. Alright, everyone really want to see you saying a lot of F word. Everyone want to see the movie as it is. You are very proud of the being one of the bloodiest horror movie ever. Keep it as it is, alright? Please. And also another issues when the movie is outside of USA has been true. I think like the same thing happens when Japanese anime movies made it into USA. There's gonna be showtimes issues. Let me take you for examples. I also bought an online ticket, movie ticket, and watch given a movie 2 and 3 at the cinemas, but they only have one showtime, one day. I'm telling you, it's serious, alright? I'm not just only buy ticket for me. I also bought ticket to my in real life friend. And also same thing happens to Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid as well. One showtime, one day. I bought the movie tickets online. I went to the cinema and watched it. Oh man, that movie is emotional. It's Kyoto animation, very emotional. I don't know what will happen if Markiplier's Iron Lung, the movie, is going to make it to the cinema outside of US. How their showtime is gonna be like, but in Vietnam, usually Hollywood movies and I think animes, Japanese animes movies maybe having the same effects. The showtime is going to be hack. Alright, because the majority of showtimes was taken by most of the Vietnamese movies directed by a comedian. And I'm really scared for the future of the Vietnamese entertainment industry, alright, because the comedians is now working with the governments right now, and they prevent people making art saying the F words and sensitive phrase words in art. Honestly, I'm telling you, censorship sucks, alright? It's never about the children. I repeat, it's never about the children. It's parents' jobs to parent your kids, not the government jobs. But I also get it. The comedian is also a parent as well, and we are afraid of having his wife forcing people to face scan and showing ID on social medias, which is Discord is going to be doing that soon, by the way, and I am really scared of the future of chatting app right now. And yeah, I really hope that there will be a censorship in any of the movies that will made it outside of USA cinema. And yeah, showtime is also part of the problem as well, because sometimes accept the local movies, the movies made by local movie directors or comedians. The Hollywood movies, Japanese animes, and really scared of what will happen to Markiplier Iron Lung, the movie as well. They're gonna having a showtime in the very inconvenience times. For example, it's gonna be close to midnight, like maybe 2100 or 2200 or something in the evening. That's when everyone's sleeping already and prepare for the next day, going to work, going to school. And also, yeah, it's a horror movie, so it's maybe rated 16 plus or rated 18 plus for how bloody horror movie it is. But still, like, the majorities of people who go to the cinemas, they mostly gain money from their parents. So I'm gonna feel very bad to Markipliers if not many people outside of USA will be able to have like convenience times to go to the cinema and be able to watch the movies, which is pretty sad, because I know that most people in Southeast Asia, they try their hardest to find their free time to watch Demon Slayer movies in the cinema, also Spy Family is in cinema, Doraemon the movie, and Detective Conan movie. I'm not gonna lie, in Vietnam there's a lot of people in the anime communities, they love Doraemon and they love Detective Conan. However, like we would prefer to watch it in Japanese original rather to watch it in Vietnamese dub, because I'm not gonna lie, like I tried watch a Spy Family Vietnamese dub and I drop it. I'm sorry, alright, I really tried. Okay. Because there are problems of Vietnamese dub. They keep the way they pronounce the character names in their logo instead of pronounce the name of the character correctly, and it makes I got misleading when I attempt watching Doraemon for a few times, and I had to remember the real correct name of the characters in Doraemon instead of relying on the localizations in the manga, because they use a different name, which is yikes for me. And I'm really glad that I got corrected by go to Google, searching Wikipedias, and find out that there we go, that's the real name of the characters in Doraemon. And speaking of which, the localizations, that I really hope that Markiplier Iron Lung, the movies, will have good translation subtitles. Would be amazing, right? Because we don't want we don't want AI subtitle just like Crunchyroll. We don't want AI dubbing like Amazon Prime. And honestly, yeah, there's so many problems that when the movies make it outside of USA, there's gonna be modification, censorship that nobody is still asking for. But I really hope Markiplier, Iron Lung, the movies will keep it as it is. No modification, keep it as it is. Show us the uncensorship, the bloody thing, the gorish things, the horror things. Because yeah, it's horror movie. It's meant to be horror, you know. And yeah. Also, the showtime is also an issue as well, and it's most Hollywood movies, Japanese animes, they mostly being aired like in the evenings. Very few occasions they made it to the afternoon showtimes, but the whole days localization, man. And there's gonna be full of Vietnamese movies that was directed by comedians, and I'm telling you, like even Vietnamese people, we are get tired of it. But at the same time, please don't tell me that I betrayed my home country, alright? I still support the Yellow Star flags, and I also believe that there are also awesome Vietnamese movies out there, and I wish them to make it to the cinema in USA as well. For example, the I think in English name of that movie is Red Rain, and is a movie about wars. And also I had one time watch Vietnamese movie in cinema in USA, and the English name is Face Off. I think it's Face Off 6. And let me tell you, the eating glass scene, Jesus, give me a freaking scare. Jesus freaking Christ, best Vietnamese movies ever. Alright, there's cool Vietnamese movie directors out there, Lee Hai and Victor Vũ. You should watch their movies, I'm telling you. Even though yeah, it's Vietnamese language, but of course in cinema in US there's gonna be English subtitles. Awesome, amazing. And literally human subtitle, no AI at all. So yeah. So well, in conclusion, there's issues about having movies and make it to the cinema outside of USA, and also to sum up, Markiplier's Iron Lung the movies, awesome, highly recommend. Awesome acting, awesome cast as well, awesome sound designs, and yeah, no forbidden flag, no forbidden map, and everyone's gonna have a good time watching the horror movie. But at the same time, for those who have weak heart condition or not living thoughts or depression, please be prepared before going to the cinema and watch horror movies. And I really hope that Markiplier's Iron Lung the movies, when the movies made it to cinemas in Vietnam and outside of USA in general, keep the movie as it is. No need to modification, no need to censorship. Everyone's fine to hear you say the F word. Everyone are fine to see gorish content, bloody contents, and yeah. I also recommend people to play the original game made by David as well. It's on Steam, costs $8. I really love the game, by the way. And if you like having a hard time to trying to look out for lore thingy, then yeah, movie is the best direction for you, and you should definitely go check it out on the cinema, the showtimes. Hopefully have convenience times to watch it, and make sure that you are over 16 or over 18 years old. All right, parents out there, please control contents for you kids. Don't let the government do that for you. All right. So that's pretty much it. I'm really having fun. Highly recommend Iron Lung the movies. So for those who haven't watched it and feeling sad that there are no more showtimes, I really hope that in the future that who knows that Markiplier Iron Lung the movie is gonna make it to any streaming device, so you guys and girls gonna have a better chance to check them out and support to Markiplier, support to Jacksepticeye, support to Joybaker, support to a lot of other casts as well, support to the movie editors, the sound designers, and everyone behind the films. And that's pretty much it. See ya.